Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and in this one we are going to do a short tutorial on the new Class 86 which has been released into Train Sim World by our friends at Just Train. So we're going to look at cab setup, we're going to look at getting the 86 running, and being as we are at Carlisle, we have a neutral section just outside the station, so we're going to have a look at the correct procedure for dealing with a neutral section, because I know some of you struggle with that a little bit, so we'll take a look at that. Here is the 86. For this tutorial we'll be in the distinctive white cabbed 86233, which is Lawrence Olivier, and I say white cab, you see the little the tops of the cab at each end are white. There's just one 86 in this livery which comes as part of the pack, so we're gonna do that. Let's jump in, shall we? That was photo mode. As I said, we are at Carlisle station, gives us an opportunity to look at this neutral section whilst we're going. So let's get set up first, shall we? So the first thing I'm going to do is, because we're using the safety systems, I'm going to walk briefly down to the back. And this is very, very similar to the Class 87. If you watch the 87 tutorial video that we did when the West Coast Mainline Preston to Carlisle was released, it's very, very similar to that. There is the DSD, or the driver's safety device. You'll need to switch that on first. That's the only thing we need to do in the back of the cab. If we come back down to the front, we've got a minute or so until we need to depart. Let's close the door and stand back up again. Now, what you will need to do to get the thing moving, you absolutely, as a minimum, must switch this to on. This makes this end of the 86 the drivable end. So if you don't switch this on, you won't be going anywhere. But first of all, what I'm going to do is come over to the left-hand side. I always go left to right. We're going to switch on the AWS first of all, because on this channel we always rock with the safety systems. Then we're going to do the cab change end, as I just mentioned. And let's cancel that. We can unlock the doors whilst we are doing the setup. Get people on board, and why not? There they go. Back inside. So again, we'll go from right to left. I'm using the controller, so I'll try and get these as best I can. So we've got the demist, we've got the marker lights, we'll have those on. This is the headlight, so we'll put that on. And then I think we've just got the instrument lights, which that's the tail light switch, which we don't need. You can have that bright, or you can have them dim. I always go for bright. Personal choice. We'll open the window, shall we? So let's just check at the front. Of course, remember, we don't see all the lights until we put it in forwards. So what we'll do is, master key is next. That's on. Reverse it into forwards, and that lovely sound. There it goes. Listen to that. Perfect. We'll put the power controller into hold, which is like a neutral position, ready for us to go. And that is it. That is us all ready. We can close the doors, so we'll do that. That was the guard buzzing us, so you can do this back to him to confirm, or to her. There we go. That's down there if you're looking for that. Let's release the brakes. So we want to depart slowly out of Carlisle station. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to notch up, and you can see the power increasing when I do that. So we just notch up, put it in hold, notch up again, and you see we start to move. You look outside the window, so let's just notch up again. That's the driver safety device. So this is the tractive effort that's going on right here. Here is how far we are through the notches. We're quite low in the notches, as you can see. About 10 notches, but that's fine. We are under power, and we're moving away. Let's just sound the horn, shall we? Lovely. 20 miles an hour limit outside of Carlisle station, so we shall do that. And we'll run up to this first neutral section and then we'll deal with that. And I'll show you exactly what you need to do. Hopefully this video helps. If it does, please leave me a like and leave me a little comment as well. And let me know. Hopefully this video is straight to the point, gets you moving, gets you over the neutral sections, gets you stopped. We'll just run it a little bit south of Carlisle just so you can see the whole process. Just cancel that alarm. That is the driver's safety device that you can hear. Just cancel that. Got a 40 over there. I don't know what's hiding behind it. A 47. And then we've got an Intercity 47 there waiting for us. And a nice appearance by a 101 coming the other way as well. So we're still under power. I'm going to put a couple more notches in. Because what we can do, if you want to accelerate faster than this, you can go through the notch up and go into run up and just hold it. And look how the power increases. Put it back to hold. Don't get into the red, or there's a chance you can blow the motors when you do that. So you can notch up for very slow maneuvers, and you can run up if you want to accelerate a little bit more quickly. Now we got the neutral section coming up, so we need to run the power down. You'll see the dials start going down. These little yellow markers in the neutral section. So if you listen, that's the power going off. The power's back on. You can see the light there on the dashboard as well. And now, if we go to run up again, you'll see the power is increasing. So we successfully got the power down, ran over the neutral section, because that's a dead zone in the track. And then we were able to accelerate again. So we'll put the acceleration up to just where we're into the red on the tractive effort. We'll go into hold. Now you can do this obviously with the handles themselves. I'm using the controller to do it, but it's the same thing. And we're underway now, on our way towards Penrith. So the other thing to show you is how to come to a safe stop. Let me just acknowledge that. So we're under power. What we need to do, similar to the neutral section, if we go into run down, we're looking over here at the notches. We need to get the notches down to 0. So you see the power's coming down, coming down, coming down. There it goes. Once we're all the way down to 0, with 0 power now going through, we can put it back into hold. And then we can apply the brakes. So if we go to first application, here's the brake dial. And that will bring us to a slow stop. Obviously, if you want to stop a little bit quicker, just apply a little bit more brake. You see, 46% brake. And we're slowing down now. Just acknowledge that alarm. And it's actually a very scenic spot to stop and end the tutorial. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put the power controller into off. I'm going to take it out of forwards. As we get an 87 coming past us the other way. There it goes, a mail train. Looks pretty good. That is the tutorial for the brand new Class 86. So, I hope you enjoy this DLC. I hope this video is useful. Please do give me a like. And I will see you all on the next video. Bye for now.